Hey, God bless you, my friend. This is Sister Sharon, and today we are looking at this shocking, very disturbing reality. There are many pastors on YouTube in particular begging, demanding, and putting the poor in mental duress over giving them 10% of their stimulus check. But I want to challenge you, my friend, to consider this fact. All the time that you have been giving your tithe and your offering to corrupt preachers, now there is a crisis. And you have received, many of you have received stimulus money from the United States government. Yet your storehouse that your pastors have claimed for years has not stepped up and given you a dime. Yet they are the ones that have cash apps all over their YouTube channels. They don't just have cash apps, they got PayPal, they got Square, they got any app, any platform that will exchange your money. They have 10 links on their YouTube channels, 20 links on their websites to take from the poor, those who need that stimulus. They still attempt to put their foot on your neck. When, my friend, we consider this fact, a stimulus is an act, a giving of something that is detectable in changing the internal or external environment. The United States government has shoveled out these trillions of dollars, and yet your evil, wicked, spiritual embezzlers have not given all of you, all across the globe, have not given you a check. You have not received a $500 stimulus, a $100 stimulus. They have not stepped up and said, you have been a faithful tither in this ministry, or for some they say in this house, for the last 18 months. Actually, let's go with 2 fiscal years. The last 2 fiscal years, the United States government, looking back for 2018 and 19. You have been faithful since 2018. We're just going to cut all of you a check. Because see, listen, my friend, Jesus said, be careful to let no man deceive you. You will know a tree by the fruit that it bears. If you have someone in your ear attempting to take 10% from your stimulus check, you need, friends, I've said this. Sister Sharon is from the hood, which means some stuff stir me up so much so I have to yield to the Holy Spirit, because I don't like people taking advantage of God's people. If you will, as I close this exhortation, just consider these facts. Your, quote, storehouse that your fake preacher been telling you all these years, that you were giving all your money to God, but yet they have not stepped up and wrote out some checks unprovoked. Hey, come on here, friend. You should be demanding that that storehouse now open up. A storehouse is for storing, storage, surplus. But instead, they steady beg, beat, beguile, throwing around, propagating this modern day false doctrine of tithing. Well, my friend, I ask the question, where is your stimulus check from your pastors? Where's the money? Where is the money? Where is it? Well, I'll tell you, my friend. It's invested in their $1 million homes. It's invested in all their properties, in all of their churches, east, west, north, and south, because they are vain, they are ambitious, they are stretched out. That's why Cash Apps is all over their YouTube channels and all over those websites, because you got to keep the money flowing all the way down to a government-issued stimulus check so that they could continue their lavish lifestyles off of the backs of the unlearned and those of you who refuse to spend time with God in His Word and search these scriptures like the Bereans. They will continue to take you for a ride. But if I were you, my friend, I would start. Look, I would get a group. I would stir it up and start standing outside the pastor's house up on the hill with some picket signs. I want at least 1,200. I done gave you 20, 30,000. Can I at least get what the government gave me? I'm just saying. People, wake up. You done dropped all these tens of thousands, and some of you hundreds of thousands of dollars into these so-called storehouses. And you ain't got no stimulus check yet from your pastors. Yet they, you know what? I'm being redundant. Let me just close out this exhortation. Enough has been said. They're steady begging, beating you. Malachi 3, Hebrews chapter 10:25. Do not forsake the assembly of yourself. Well, how is it possible to now fulfill that one? It's all part of the game, brothers and sisters, to brainwash you and to control your wallet and your pocketbook. Ask your pastor, where is the money? You have given, and those of you who refuse to wake up, I will be doing a follow-up video on the hypocrisy of tithing and how the coronavirus proves it. It proves it, my friend, because all churches, all of them across this Americana, has been shut down. And that should be enough proof for anyone using their cognitive mind to know and understand these were never God's storehouses. You are God's temple. You are God's storehouse, loaded with gifts and talents and skills. And for many of you, you have submitted it to false teachers, fake predatory pastors. And let me say this as I close. Some of y'all need to get on the horn right now. Start texting and emailing your pastors, especially of these mega churches. I need and we deserve a stimulus. Just like you paid into the United States government and paid all these taxes, they done stepped up to the plate. Where is our stimulus, Pastor? You done gave these fake